made a mistake? Negative 56? Yeah, negative 56. But I think we made a mistake because this is an imaginary number now. I think this one, I made a mistake here. So x squared minus 4x plus 4. So 2x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals 34. Oh, okay. I really made a mistake. It should be minus 30. Here. Minus 30. Yeah, because 34 is negative. And then we made a mistake. No, I made a mistake. Here. So it should be minus 15. So it is factorable. We don't need to use the quadratic formula. Yeah. So we were right. So this is negative 15. So x minus 5, x plus 3, right? Oh, now we're on the right track. So x minus 5 equals 0. X plus 3 equals 0. So x is equal to 5. X is equal to negative 3. So x is equal to negative 3, 5. Then we solve for y. So y is, when x is 5, so y is 5 minus 2, y is 3. When x is negative 3, y is equal to negative 3 minus 2 is y equals negative 5. So y is 3, negative 5. Alright. Okay, then we move to number 82. Can I delete this? 82. Still substitution. You wanna try this? Okay. So you just substitute there. Yeah, you try it. And you tell me your answers. Oh, hold on. You said 25x. When you square, you should square each of the terms. Oh, each of the, yeah, terms. So, see? 5x squared is the same as 5 squared times x squared. So that is 25x squared. Because you only said 5x. Yeah, be careful with that. So it's x squared plus 25x squared equals 104. Not yet. You group like terms. Are they alike? They're alike, right? So what is x squared plus 25x squared? Okay, 26x squared equals 104. And then you divide both sides by 26. So x squared is equal to, what is 104 divided by 26? Okay, 4. Then you get the square root of both sides. So x is equal to plus minus 2. Then we can solve for y. So y, when x is negative positive 2, 5 times 2 is 10. Y negative 2, negative 10. So x is negative 2, 2. Y is negative 10, 10. Alright? Yeah, you be careful. in solving, especially this one, because you missed this one. You answered 25x. You didn't include the x squared. Okay. We move on. Shall we move on to number 83? So number 83, y is equal to -3. Then x squared plus y squared equals 9. This is easy. So what are we going to do here? Okay, so we substitute there. So this would become x squared plus -3 squared equals 9, right? Then x squared, what is -3 squared? Okay, plus 9 equals 9. Then subtract 9, 0, right? So x squared equals 0. So x is equal to 0. So that's it. X equals 0, y equals -3. Yeah. Then for 84, move on to 84. This one is the same. Okay. Okay. Then you get the square root. Yeah. This is y. Oh no, this is x. Oh no, we made a mistake. Okay. Oh yeah, because we are so like used to the y. It's x. X equals 4. 4 squared. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So your y is -2, 2. So your x is 4. 4, 4. No. When x is 4, y is -2 and 2. Yeah. Is that the last problem? Okay. So we can review. Yeah. Review from, okay, we graphed, right? Forms of quadratic equations, vertices, parabola. Yeah, make sure you know those. You write an equation for the parabola. That one is also included in your exam. Okay, system of equations by graphing. So make sure you know how to graph. You assign values for x. Yeah, if you're given two equations, you assign values for x to solve for y. So you can assign positive, 0, no, negative, 0, and then positive. So it will be balanced. Yeah. If the equation doesn't have an exponent, if it's linear, then your graph is linear. When it's quadratic, the exponent, the highest exponent is 2. Then, okay, I think we did this. Domain of the graph, y-intercept. Remember that? Y-intercept set x equals 0, right? X-intercept set y equals 0. Domain vertex is included, right? Vertex HK vertex form is a x minus h squared plus k. So remember that. Amen. Then yeah, you should remember that. Oh, anyway, we've already answered everything. And axis of symmetry, remember, if you're given the equation or you're given the vertex, the axis of symmetry is equal to the x coordinate of the vertex. And if you're given the standard form of equation like y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, your axis of symmetry is x equals negative b over 2a. Alright, that one. Then vertex form. So this is vertex form. This is standard form. And this is, this one, y equals a times x minus p. Remember this? X minus q. This one is intercept form. No. This one, x equals negative b over 2a. Yeah, that one is the axis of symmetry. This one is intercept form, this one that I just wrote. And P and Q here, P and Q are the x-intercepts. X-intercepts, okay? And to solve for A, you just plug in the values of x and y that's given. If you're given. Then, okay, what else? Maximum height. I think you should go over all of this. Maximum height of the ball, that one is easy. So if your parabola opens downwards, your vertex is the maximum or the peak. If your parabola opens upwards, your vertex is the lowest or the minimum. Then complex numbers, no problems in those. Make sure you remember the first four. I squared, I cubed, I to the fourth. That one is very important. Then factors, make sure you know how to factor. Then conjugate of the complex numbers, make sure you know. Okay, make sure you know this one. Let me show you. What if you're given this parabola? Okay, let's say they have 2, 0 here, and you have, oh no, let me draw that again. So let's say we're given here this parabola. Okay, let's say we're given 2 points, and another point here, and then another point here. Okay, we're given the x-intercepts and y-intercept. Write the equation. So how do you write this? You use the, okay, how do you write the equation for that? So since you're given the x-intercepts, you just write the equation in intercept form. A x minus, okay, so x here is negative 5 and x, the other x is 2. So this is x plus 5, x minus 2, right? And you're given the y-intercept. You plug in the value. So this is x, this is y. You plug in to the equation to solve for a. So y is negative 30 equals a times 0 plus 5. Yeah, that's how to solve it. You take note of this. So this is a times negative 10. So negative 30, negative 10a, divide negative 10. So a is equal to 3. Then now you can write your equation. Equation of the parabola. So y is equal to 3 x plus 5 times x minus 2. So this is now the equation of the parabola. Yeah, make sure you remember that. Yeah, but what if you're given like this? What happened to my... Okay, what if you're given like this? Graph like this, and this is your parabola, and then you're given the vertex negative 2, 3, and then, oh no, that's, sorry about the graph. Okay, so this is your, okay, so your vertex here is negative 2, 3, and then y-intercept is 0, 5. Okay, you write the equation of the formula, the parabola. Okay, vertex form. So you're given the vertex, right? Okay. So, what's the vertex form again? Okay. And then HK. So we can write this as y equals a, x minus negative 2 is x plus 2 plus 3. Then you solve for a. You plug in the y-intercept. So this is xy. So this is 5 equals a times 0 plus 2 squared plus 3. Right? And 5 equals 4a plus 3. Then we subtract 3 from both sides. So 2 is equal to 4a. Divide 2. So a is equal to 2. Now you can write your equation as y equals 2 times x plus 2 squared plus 3. Yeah. Make sure you know how to do that. Okay. I think you're good. Just be careful. Okay? You check your work after you answer everything. And the quadratic formula, make sure you memorize that.